Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel, where we will be rating every player's performance from Tottenham's 2-0 win over Brentford in the Carabao Cup to send us to the finals. So we'll start off with Hugo Laurice. I will give him a 7 because he wasn't really tested that much by Brentford.
Yes, I agree with you. He wasn't tested that much, but
He made some good catches from corners.
He made some good catches. He did well in that in the late stages.
Yes.
To stay composed,
and
especially
when they came forward.
Yes, of course.
Okay, next up is Serge Aurier, who came into the side for Matt Doherty. I'm going to give him a 7.5.
I agree with you too. He was exceptional today.
Yes, very good. Defending, he was absolutely brilliant. He did have a chance right in front of goal to finish that off, but he just didn't look composed and skied it. Really should have gotten the goal there.
Yeah, he should have finished that. He was superb defending.
Yep, definitely. All right, we're going to move on to Davinson Sanchez.
I'm going to give him a 7. He looked
I'm going to give him a 7.5.
And I think Dyer did well not giving the ball to him, because people know that he's not composed when he's on the ball.
He did get exposed once or twice while he was trying to cover a runner running right at him, but other than that, he did really well.
Yeah, I think he has good part. He's better off playing. I think he will perform better if he plays with Eric Dyer rather than Toby Alderweireld or Joe Rodon.
Yeah. Okay. His center back partnership is Eric Dyer. I'm going to give him an 8. He looked more composed than Davinson Sanchez. He made some good passes, good blocks as well, won a couple headers, and it was a good performance to stay solid at the back.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to give him an 8. And one thing that I noticed, because he used to play defensive midfield, kind of where Hoibier is playing now.
So he knows how to handle the ball.
He knows how to handle the ball very well.
So he's very comfortable.
Yeah, he's very comfortable with the ball and very composed on the ball.
Yep. Okay, we're going to move on to Sergio Reguilon, who did come into the side for Ben Davies. I will give him a 7.5.
I will give him an 8. His work rate was amazing.
Yes.
He made a darting run. He won a lot of fouls for us today.
It was his beautiful cross that set up the first goal, Moussa Sissoko's bullet header, and it was actually his tackle and recovery that started the attack for the second goal, where Son scored.
Yeah, I think he does really well with getting back after he's attacking.
Yep. Okay, we're going to move on to Moussa Sissoko, the goal scorer and man of the match. I'm going to give him a 9.
I'm going to give him an 8.5. He looked so good out there today.
Insane today.
It was a very good header. And then he had a lot of good defensive tackles. He was really good on the ball. He was making lots of forward runs.
Yep.
And then in the second half, after Lucas Mora got subbed off for Harry Winks, he played right midfield, and I think he looked very good in that position.
It was a very good performance today from the Frenchman. We're going to move to his midfield partner, Pierre Emile Hoibier. 8.
8, yeah.
What else are you going to give this guy? It's another top performance. He controlled play. He broke up Brentford attacks constantly and always looked to pass the ball forward, or to Sissoko, who would dart forward with a powerful run. Him and Sissoko are a very good partnership.
Yes, a very good partnership.
Especially against teams that will constantly press and attack.
I think Hoibier is good with anyone, but I think that Hoibier fits in way better if you have Moussa and Harry Winks there. You need Hoibier in there, and then one of Moussa Sissoko or Harry Winks.
Yes.
Because Hoibier gets on the ball a lot more.
I believe this is actually the first time that Hoibier has ever been subbed off for Tottenham.
And with Hoibier being on the ball more, it'll work better for Son and Kane.
Yes. He actually didn't want to go off, but it was a very nasty tackle from Josh Da Silva.
Who got a red card for it.
Yes, red carded. There was blood pouring down his shin. So he was taken off for that, even though he didn't want to, clearly. But we're going to move on to Tanguy Ndombele, who completed 90 minutes today, which is a big milestone for him. He hasn't completed 90 minutes since maybe, I think, Chelsea? Yeah, Chelsea was the last time, I think. But he was very good today. He assisted the second goal, where Heung-min Son fired home the winner, and he was very good today. And he did hit the outside of the post towards the end of the game.
Yeah, I was
with some beautiful skill.
I was gonna give him a 7.5, but just because he's staying in there the whole game, I'm gonna bump it up to an 8.
I will.
I think
8
it was
too.
a superb performance from him. Getting on the ball a lot, making forward runs. He had a shot off the post. He did really well to flick it up over the defender's
Yes, very, very good. Very
He's
nice.
a brilliant youngster, and I'm very excited to see what else he'll come up with this season.
Definitely. Okay, we're going to move on to Lucas Mora. I'm going to give him a 6.5. It definitely, again, wasn't his best performance. He made some good runs at the opposition and won a lot of fouls. That's why there were so many yellow cards for Brentford. They kept fouling mainly Lucas Mora. But he didn't really create anything. He paired up well with Aurier sometimes, but it wasn't anything special from him.
Yes,
today.
I think I will also give him a 6.5. I think he just couldn't get on the ball. They kept fouling him. They covered him very well, and he can do a better job getting back with Serge Aurier though.
Yeah,
I think because Serge Aurier had to work a lot. I think he has to do a better job with coming back and helping out Serge Aurier. Like we always see Steven Bergwijn, who always had that Serge Aurier, which I always love.
Yes.
We need to see more of that from Lucas.
Okay, we're going to move on to Heung-min Son, who was the goal scorer for the second one. I will rate him an 8.
8. I agree too. It was a superb finish from him. I also think that he put him some good crosses. He had one good shot in the first half.
Yes. Forced a very good save.
It was a good save from the goalkeeper.
Yes.
I would bump it up, but he had some poor corners.
Yes, a couple of them. But
it was a good performance from Heung-min Son.
Yes. Okay, we're going to move up to striker Harry Kane, who did not have the best performance of his life ever, but he played more of a attacking midfielder today.
Yeah.
Less of a striker. He wasn't always up there. It was more Ndombele or Sissoko.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think he did.
Me too. Same.
He wasn't able to get on the ball as much, but he still got on the ball, and he was able to do stuff with the ball and made some good runs.
And in the first half and early second half, he made some sublime passes. Beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. And he's so influential, but I feel like there's this certain semi-final curse that always comes about Kane. It always, I don't know, he's not able to perform, but hopefully he'll bag a hat trick in the final against the Manchester club, whichever one we play. All right, we're going to move on to the subs. Tottenham made 4 today, but only 2 of them are kind of rateable. Tanganga came in the 86th, and Vinicius came in the 89th. Harry Winks and Ben Davies, I'm not going to rate because I didn't really see much of them, so I guess... Yeah, they weren't really in the game. They were average. They defended well. But, yeah.
I would have to give Harry Winks a 7. He did well. He didn't get on the ball that much, but he was playing...
Made some good tackles.
He was playing Hoibier more. And I saw Hoibier getting on the ball more than usual. Until he got subbed out. But otherwise, I think it was a good performance for Winks.
Yes.
Despite him coming on as a sub.
Yes. Do you want to rate Ben Davies?
Yes, I will rate him. I will give him a 6.5 as well. He did very well getting back, and he also did really well. He had one good run onto the left. And I expected him. It was late in the 85th minute or something.
Okay.
And I expected him to run into that corner.
Yeah.
And play like we did against Brighton. We would just stay in the corner. But he just passed it back. But I think that was the right decision from him because no one really up there with him, so.
We've been seeing some really good performances from Davies recently.
And we are in the final of the CARABAO Cup.
Wow!
And just like Moussa Sissoko said in his interview, that it's not about getting to the final. It's about winning the final.
That's the mentality we need.
It's time we win a trophy.
Yes, that's the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment who was your man of the match, and tell us your ratings for the players. But until next time,
come on, you Spurs!